All right, I think we're back. Don't know what happened there. Uh, so yeah, if you want to sponsor us, we could plug you in there, and it wouldn't be so awkward. So sponsor us, please. Yeah, don't know really where we lost, but anyways, fuck it, we'll move on. So yeah, week 10 was a little bit rough spread wise for the team here. We went 3-5 in squad rides. That's what the stats department told me. So
A
the
tough
squad
week.
rides are slowly getting worse and worse as the season goes on. It feels like we're still
Starting to get
positive
one.
overall through week 10. We're 40 and 37 on squad rides, but yeah, it's getting tight, I guess. Um, so yeah, last week Nick went 7-7, and he is back to being Secretariat. He's in the lead
Uh,
again, 79 and 70 overall. Sean and I both went 6-8. Um, I know it's common for Sean and I to have the same record. This week we did not have the same picks. We still went 6-8. So
It
I'm
happens.
78 and 71, one game back from Nick, and Sean's 76 and 73. He's 3 games back from Nick, 2 games back from me. Uh, I know I highlight this pretty much every week now, but I think it's still pretty impressive that we're through 10 weeks of the NFL season, picking every single spread, and all three of us are over 500. So, yeah, pat yourself on the back, boys.
that's pretty
This week,
cool.
week 11, we only have 2 teams on bye, the Colts and the Saints. So, back to 15 football games, which is the most that we've had since week 7. So yeah, lots of football this weekend, which is great. But before we get to the weekend, we have the big Thursday night showdown from the AFC East. The New York Jets heading to New England to take on the 8-2 Patriots. Who would have thought the Patriots would be 8-2 heading into Week 11? Uh, Pretty wild, but they look like they're a really good team.
I think I was calling
And
that in the very first pod. Not like this, but like I was like, Patriots
yeah,
are kind of a sneaky good team.
yeah.
You're bound to get
Um,
one of them right.
and yeah, the sports books are also recognizing that and how bad the Jets are. The only double-digit spread this week is our Thursday night game at minus 12.5 for the Patriots. Nick, since you took back the crown for the spreads, you can pick first this week. And are you going to take the New England Patriots favored by 12.5, or are you taking the dogs?
Nah, we're going with the Pats. I think two of the Jets' touchdowns were off of special teams. I don't
That is
anticipating
correct.
that happening again. The Jets are a dumpster fire. They're not good, and I've been kind of dick riding the Patriots for most of the year. So give me the Pats. I know it's a large spread, but the Jets just can't score, and the Patriots can.
Yeah, one wild thing is the Jets have back-to-back wins, so they're 2-7. I don't know if they're necessarily getting hot. Um, I mean, Patriots are a hot team. I'm falling back on something I've bet on the last few weeks for Thursday nights. It's a divisional game. It's on Thursday night. It's a large spread. Only for those reasons, take the teams out of it. I'm taking the Jets.
Okay. Yeah, the Jets are terrible, and the Patriots have a great record. Granted, again, like we were talking about earlier, they haven't played anybody really tough besides the Bills, but they still got it done against the Bills. And they showed they can beat bad teams. And more importantly than that, they've shown that they can cover against those bad teams. The Jets also dumped the Gatorade last week against the Browns, which, again, winning back to back games. Look for a massive letdown spot here. Give me the favorite for the first time I believe I've picked in a while with the Jets. Or the Patriots, sorry.
Ooh,
No, I'm not doing
that
that shit.
Freudian slip there coming out. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be with you boys here. I kind of figured you guys were both going to go Patriots. I am purely going off the fact that Thursday night games, especially divisional Thursday night games, seem to just defy logic for some reason. All right. So yeah, moving on to Sunday morning, we have a. I think is it the last European game of the year?
I think
It's
so. I think you're right.
yeah.
Yes, thankfully.
Um, I think it's in Spain, Portugal, maybe. I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
it's. I think this one.
Madrid.
Yeah, it's in
All
Spain.
right, so yeah, it is Spain. It is Spain. The Washington Commanders, after that terrible performance in front of our commander-in-chief, uh, taking on the Dolphins. The Finns are favored by 2.5 in this European game. Nick, what are you
Um,
gonna do with this one?
I kind of like the way the Dolphins are looking. So give me the Dolphins. I know they came off of a really huge win against the Bills. Everybody on the everything just seemed to be clicking and working on the Dolphins. If they can beat the Bills, they can beat the Commanders without Jaden Daniels. So yeah, I'm not too confident in this, but at the same time, like I don't see why it wouldn't. So give me the Dolphins as long as they don't regress like fucking 4 weeks, then we'll be all right. So give me the Fins.
Yeah, the Commanders have lost 5 in a row. Obviously, they lost Jaden Daniels. Finns coming off that big win at home against the Bills. I want to take the Commanders here, but I just can't. I'll take the Dolphins -2.5 as well.
Oh, it's not even the amount, or it's not even the Commanders have lost 5 in a row, but it's the margin of defeat that they have suffered. Like it's been, haven't they lost by like multiple score touchdowns the last 3 to 4 games? It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it could be. I could see the spot being a huge letdown game for the Dolphins, right? After a nice win against the Bills, but I, there might be something there, man. Like they got rid of their GM. They have expressed as much faith as possible in Mike McDaniel's. Part of me wants to take the Commanders. Like they're bad, but they got to get it right one of these weeks, right? But I'm not going to take them in Spain, and I'm definitely not giving up a point again this week to an AFC East division or AFC East opponent. So give me the Fins here.
Yeah, just to expand on Sean's comment about the Commanders there and losing not close games at all. They lost by 22 last week, 24 the week before that, and 21 the week before that, and 22 the week before that. So yeah, the last 3 weeks, their closest loss was, or last 4 weeks, their closest loss was 21 points. However, to be fair to the Commanders, their last 3 games against Detroit Lions, against Seattle Seahawks, and at Arrowhead against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's not like they've had the easiest schedule in the world either.
No, not like they're losing games to the Panthers.
Right, but they're also not playing those teams competitive either. So, yep, squad ride on the Dolphins over in Spain. All right, back across the pond, back in America. Fun NFC North matchup that I'm personally pretty excited to watch. The Chicago Bears heading to Minnesota to take on the Vikings. Vikings been struggling a little bit. The Bears are tied for first place in the NFC North, I believe. Is that right? That is
Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
unbelievable. I'm sure Nick will have some things to add about that. Nick, yeah, you're up. Why don't you?
Caleb Williams greater than Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Crying Caleb's horrible, but the Bears are looking solid. I mean, to be honest, I don't think the Bears offense can really like keep. They're not. Their offense has been very underwhelming this year, unironically. Especially with like Ben Johnson. If the Packers had fucking Ben Johnson, bro. Oh, oh.
I'm convinced Wisconsin can't have nice things.
Dude. Well, LaFleur. Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna go with the Bears. I like what I'm seeing out of their defense
What?
specifically. I think the
You're gonna
Bears.
back crying Caleb?
I've been backing him actually like too much on the spreads.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is just a game that they're gonna win. I think it's gonna be one of those fucking gritty NFC North games, and Crying Caleb's gonna find a way to fucking pull out the shittiest win you've ever seen in your life, and get that covered.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, this is a tight NFC North game. I expect it to be pretty tight as well. I'm going to take the Vikings -3 at home, and purely I'm looking at the scoreboards here, right? So the Bears are 6-3. They are above the Packers right now. They are having a good season. They are 4-1 in their last 5, but those 4 wins are against the Giants, the Bengals, the Saints, and the Commanders. So
The Giants, they'd lose if Darts in the entire game.
right, and they tried their best to give away that Cincinnati game. They barely beat the Commanders 5 weeks ago. So, anyways, I mean, any given Sunday, as Nick said before, or Sean, whatever. We've said it before, but I think the Bears are fucking paper tigers, paper bears. I don't think they're that great. So yeah, I'll take the Vikings at home -3.
Yeah. I could be convinced to take the Bears if this line got to 3.5, which I think it did at the beginning of the week or earlier in the week. Maybe I'll look ahead even to last week. But I mean, a field goal game in the division. Give me the home team here. Give me the Vikings. Yeah, I love it too in a get right game. Like they looked pretty decent. I liked what I saw from them against the Ravens last week, and then the Ravens ultimately just broke away. But I think they're starting to get on another level, another gear, so that'll be fun. But Bears have been riding a little too hot lately, so yeah, give me the Vikings -3.
Yeah, and moving on, I guess, to maybe what could be one of the most exciting matchups of the week. Green Bay Packers heading to New York to take on the Giants with Jameis Winston starting, as I just found out at the beginning of this pod. Packers coming up at 7-point favorites. I think that's pretty impressive because we might not even score 7 points in the entire game. Nick, are you going to back the Pack again?
I don't want to, but I will. I don't know.
Why did you even ask? Pencil them in.
I don't even know, bro. It's like, if we can't beat the Giants by 7, like, come on. Like, come on. It's just
Bless
like,
you.
I don't know. We have to. Like, I don't know if Cope, whatever the fuck, we have to beat them by more than 7.
A little desperation in the air.
We have to. If we don't, this is a lost season, in my humble opinion. If we can't beat the fucking Giants by 7, this is the lost season. We're wasting another year of everybody's contracts and yada, and fucking Jeff Halfley, you know.
Well, isn't every year a lost season for 31 NFL teams? I mean,
True. Very true. And that's why I think the MVP is a more prestigious award than winning the Super Bowl. Because only
Because we have
one
won
person out of
15
700 plus players get to win MVP.
okay.
It's
You're just
true.
trying to make it a little bit better when Jordan Love comes up fifth.
Comes up. No.
Well,
No, this is purely a Tom Brady hatred little rant right here.
Oh.
This is
I mean, do all 700 really have a chance at winning the MVP, though?
technically.
No, that's just for the friends and family to put money on them for funsies.
Technically.
All right, I'll try to keep us moving here. I was very confident in this line for the Packers before I heard Jameis Winston was starting. I don't have any stats to back this up, but I feel like whenever Jameis has played against the Packers, he has fucking just shoved it up the Packers. Like I just feel like he always balls out against us. I don't have the stats to back that up. I could be wrong, but just trying to think back of when we played famous Jameis before, I feel like he's played good against us. But I don't know. The Packers have to fucking figure it out on offense at some point. We've had back-to-back losses at home. This game's on the road. I'm going to take the Packers. I believe they're just too good of a team. If we get anything from the offense, the defense should be able to hold their own. So I'll take the Packers -7 on the road.
I got about the confidence level that I came in with the Packers playing the Cowboys many weeks ago on that Sunday night game. And yeah, I mean, I have full confidence that we're going to win this game, but are we going to cover it? I don't know. Like I know we dropped the last 2. Like I said, I don't see us losing a third in a row. If we do, blow shit up. Trade Micah Parsons to anywhere but the NFC East. Promote Halfley. Let's see what we can do. Whatever. But the Packers are in a position where, yeah, they can't overlook nobody. So I don't give a shit who's behind center. Jackson Dart, Jameis Winston. We rock Winston. Russell Wilson comes in. We better put that corpse in the ground. So Yeah.
Brogan, here's your Jameis
Give me-
stats. Oh, sorry.
The Packers there.
Here's your Jameis stats: 68 pass attempts, 45 completions, 519 yards, 7 tuds,
Only 500.
0 interceptions, a 123.3 rating, and he is 1-1 against the Packers as a starter.
Yeah. Dude, I love
Oh, I
when the
thought you were
memory
giving us
works.
a stat line for Sunday. I'm like, you better fucking not.
No, that's his all-time. So he hasn't
You
thrown a
better
single
fucking not.
interception against the Packers with a 123.3 rating.
If
And
Jameis
7
comes in and
touchdowns.
just
And
puts
7
a fork
tuds.
in us this season. If our season's ended by Jameis Winston, I'm going to be so pissed.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm going to be thinking some very dark thoughts.
No, we're good. We got our squad ride there. Our
I'm not
first
worried.
squad ride of Week 11 is on the Packers. We're a bunch of fucking homers.
I'm
Obviously.
not. I'm
You're going to
non-biased.
be talking about the Bucks past Christmas. Give you a what for the homerism.
I'm just looking at the rest of the games this week, and there are a lot of fun divisional matchups this week.
There is.
Dude, I had a tough time picking. I say this every week, but I had a tough time picking it. I had a tough
Yeah,
time.
let's jump to one of those right now. Cincinnati heading to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. I know Cincinnati's had a rough go on it, but Joe Flacco is still elite, and they're coming off their bye week. The Steelers coming off that Sunday night loss to the Chargers, and the Steelers are favored by 5.5 points at home. Who do you like here in the battle of Flacco and Rodgers, Nick?
Battle of the Unks.
Yep.
The spread's just a little bit
It
too
was
wide
black
for me.
last time.
I've been a Steelers homer, but I think the 5.5 spread's kind of tough for Pittsburgh to, I don't know. I'm going to go with the Bengals here. With a bye week and Flacco's playing great, I heard there's some QB controversy out there. Like, who are they going to start when Joe Burrow gets back,
Yeah.
All jokes aside, I don't know. I like the way the Bengals are kind of operating on offense, at least. And Steelers defense kind of Swiss cheese. Steelers offense is all right, like nothing to write home about. So I definitely think the Bengals have like an outside shot to actually win this game right out. So 5.5 points, I feel like is pretty generous. So give me the Bengals.
Yeah, and this is a game that's already happened this year. Cincinnati was the home team for that one, since obviously this one's in Pittsburgh. But that game was also a 5.5 point favorite for the Steelers, and the Bengals won that one outright in Cincinnati, 33 to
That was a
31.
dope game. It was
And it
also
was-
Thursday, though, so a lot
It
of
was a
different
Thursday
things.
night, but it was a dope game. However, I don't know. I get everything Nick just said. I don't have any stats of why I'm picking the Steelers, but I am going to trust Aaron Rodgers to get this one done at home. Give me Pittsburgh.
So Nick's heard my breakdown of when I preview the division winners and losers and try and predict each team's over-under for the year. And whenever I get to try, or whenever I simulate the season and I get to the AFC North, my usual thought process is this is a fucking just bring your lunch pail to work division. They're going to beat the shit out of each other. It's like the Big Ten for men's college basketball. It's just fucking ugly. And I usually just split it. So I usually give the general advantage to whoever the home team is. I generally tend to give them the win. And I don't love it that it's 5.5, right? So, I don't know. I would love it if it was Pittsburgh -3, -3.5, hell, -4. But I'm still going to take the -5.5. Give me one. It's not a primetime game. Rodgers going to get this shit done.
All right. Well, from one enticing divisional game to one that's maybe not as enticing. In the AFC South, we have the Houston Texans traveling to Tennessee, take on the Titans. Texans are road 6.5 point favorites. We can make this one quick. Does anyone back the Titans?
I'm sorry for even saying they could hit their over this year.
Well,
So,
hope you learned your lesson.
Going once, going twice.
It was 26-0 last time, and the defense for the Texans have gotten better.
Sold. That is a Houston squad ride minus 6.5. Yeah, I mean Tennessee's
Smash
coming off their
them.
bye week. Don't think they're gonna figure anything crazy out. That's gonna give them any hope here. Moving on to a potential battle of MVP candidates. Tampa Bay head into Buffalo to take on the Bills. The Bills have that shocker of a loss to the Dolphins last week. Although maybe not a shocker to Nick and I, who took the Finn spread. Shout out
Yeah,
us.
it's not me
Um,
being too big of a believer in Josh Allen. Otherwise, I'd have got a game on you, you fucking rascal.
but yeah, this should be a pretty exciting game. Yeah, Bills are favored by 5.5 at home. Nick, what are you liking this one?
Um, this one's so tough for me. I think I think Baker's gonna be able to get her done. I think Baker can do it. Baker's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Ah,
feel good about it though? A
ah,
little question, a little hesitancy, going back the
ah,
wagon that is Josh Allen.
ah.
I love that it's so tough for you this week, but last week you were just like, yeah, Josh
Last week
Allen
you had it
sucks.
dialed in. Yeah,
Dolphins are fucking gonna
Dude.
do it.
I believe in Tua.
Yeah, so then now you have Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers, and you're all hurt about it.
Okay, you can stop making me trying to like second guess myself. All right,
No, I'm just trying to make sure you're not bipolar. I'm just trying to get a read on you.
you're never gonna get a read on me, buddy.
All right. Well, death, taxes, Josh Allen at home in the regular season. I'm gonna take the Bills.
Oh, oh boy. Oh, who to pick here? I was fully convinced to just zag if it was a majority here, but it's really just who I want to pick up a game on. Decisions. Yeah. Oh boy. I don't know what happened last week with the Bills, man. They played about as bad of a game as I could see. Did anybody watch that QB sneak where Allen ran it for he got the first down. They tried like their definition of a push, which I believe they just call the snowplow, which is a way better name. And yeah, he ran for like 15 yards, but then just got stripped. So
Mm-hmm.
they played just a terrible game. The amount of turnovers I saw, what they have like 4 turnovers, something like that. It was pathetic. So it's really hard for me to back them here.
Yeah, three
Bucks don't
turnovers.
lose.
Stats
Yeah, the
department
Bucks
says.
don't lose close games. Even last week, I thought they were going to get blown out against the Patriots after they gave up that massive run, and they even came back and didn't necessarily cover. I would have liked if they covered because they would have won. It would have helped me a little bit, but okay, give me Tampa Bay here.
Hey,
All right. Fun little. I mean, I'm looking forward to that game. I think it's going to be
It's
a really
gonna be
fun
awesome. Not my game of the week though.
game. No, I don't think
Yes.
it is. It is yet. It might be this one if you're into jagging off. We got the Chargers heading to
Boy,
Jacksonville,
am I.
take on the Jags. I guess something with injury news that we maybe left out. Travis Hunter having
Yeah.
season-ending surgery on his knee, so that's kind of sad. But he was already out already due to the practice injury. Anyways, back to this game. Chargers are 3-point road favorites heading into Jacksonville. Nick, are you jagging off this week?
no, fuck the Jags. They fucked up my. I would have been positive last week if Trevor Lawrence didn't throw a pick six on the final play of the game. Fuck you.
It wasn't a pick six. I thought it was a fumble. Or did he throw it right into the unsuspecting arm?
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
he
he did, 100%.
threw it right into
Yep,
the
yeah, you're right.
unsuspecting arms of a
But
player.
did they rule it a fumble?
No, Sean, no. Fuck them. Fuck the Jags. Give me the Chargers.
Prerogative.
That's it. Period. We're done.
Yeah, so fun fact, since week 6, our stat department just handed me this. Since week 6, I if I backed the Jags, they don't cover. So I'm also with Nick on this one. Fuck the Jags. I will not be jagging off. And as I've said a few times on this pod, Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Fucking Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers are gonna go down to Jacksonville and win that ball game by more than 3 points. So Chargers -3.
Oh, oh, baby. You're leaving me all this fucking baby oil? You kidding me? You serious right now? Oh, it's gonna be a party. Yeah. I mean, like, I know the Jags suck from time to time. Like last week, like they were showing. I know they gave up 26 fourth quarter points, 20 of them being to Davis fucking Mills. But I buy into the cross country road hype, and I do believe that's real. I don't know who the Chargers have on deck, but it's gonna be a little tricky spot for the Chargers. So give me the Jags.
Yeah. One thing, the Chargers had their bye after this week, so they're looking forward to vacation already.
Oh
And
yeah, they might just be staying down in Duval.
I was gonna highlight the travel as well, Sean. This is a 12 o'clock Central Time start, so an early
9
East
o'clock
Coast
game.
start for a West Coast team. Yeah.
Love that for me.
So yeah.
Last chance. Jagging off once. Jagging off twice.
All
Baby
you,
oil
pal.
is sold.
All you.
Can't
Next game is one that is another divisional matchup that I'm not sure too many people will be tuning into. But it's the Carolina Panthers heading down to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. This is also a repeat matchup. This game happened earlier in the season. I think it was like week 3, week 4, and the Carolina Panthers shut out the Falcons. So obviously
the
we're getting to the
brakes
point of the
off
season. That was a while ago, but yeah, Carolina shit on the Falcons in their first matchup. But yeah, here this game is in Atlanta. The Falcons are favored by 3.5 points. Who you got, Nick?
I don't think the Panthers have really beat anybody, but they're kind of a
The
meme
Packers
egg.
apparently winning the Super Bowl. On the road.
Give me the Falcons.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, this one's so tough. Both teams are just poverty, but if somebody's gonna
Flip
score,
a coin.
no, we're gonna go Falcons. I feel that in my fucking testicles, and my testicles are only wrong when I'm drinking. So let's go Falcons.
Yeah. I'm also going to go Falcons. I think the Panthers. Well, I don't know. I like the Panthers after they beat the Packers and then they lose to the Saints by 10. So, I don't know. The Falcons have they played the Patriots tough and then they played Indy tough overseas in Germany. So, I think the Falcons are the better team. Hopefully, the hook scares me here, but the Dirty Birds could figure it out. So I'll take the Falcons -3.5.
I could see this going one of two ways. The Panthers absolutely just dominate this game, or the Falcons win a close one. And I'm really hoping it's the latter. I mean, the Falcons are a completely different team at home in Atlanta compared to on the road. So I'm looking for them to show out against a decent Panthers team, but I hope they win by 4 or more. So give me Atlanta.
All right, squad ride on the Falcons. Next up, a big NFC West matchup, a potential game of the week, but we still got a big one later on Sunday. But Seattle heading into Los Angeles to take on the Rams. The Rams are home 3-point favorites. This is another game I am super excited to watch. Nick, what are you feeling for this NFC West matchup?
Give me the Seahawks. They just travel really well, and they have the past however many years. I know I've highlighted that like a handful of times, but they really do. I think the Seahawks are a very, very solid team. And I know the Rams are good, but it's a divisional game. Gets played close. I can see them covering. I don't know if they're going to win, but they'll find a way to like cover, or the Rams will
Yeah,
find a way to give it to them. You know?
yeah. These teams are both 7-2, so it's whoever wins this game will be in sole possession of the NFC West. And yeah, I mean it should be a banger game. I'm gonna go with the Rams just because they are at home. I know that Seattle does travel well, and the other thing is Seattle did lose their starting center last week. Um, their defense looked crazy against the Falcons, scoring 2 defensive touchdowns. Uh,
Wasn't
I
it?
don't know. I just feel like they're coming off a big high off that win last week, and I don't know. I just want to do something different than Nick, honestly. So I'll take the Rams.
Did DeMarcus Lawrence get both of those defensive
He did.
touchdowns?
Yep.
Yeah, that's whoever had him 2 touchdowns had a fucking day.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think anybody
quickly,
in their
back
right
to my
fucking
fantasy
mind.
team. I had fucking Garrett Wilson on my team who got 0 points, and I had to play against the Seattle defense who had like 24 fucking points, but I still won. I still won.
As them.
All right, Sean, who you got in this one?
All right. I was getting distracted there. Yeah, so like I alluded to earlier, this is my personal favorite game of the week. I have been a Matt Stafford truther for a long time. And yeah, I'm just super intrigued to see what version of Sam Darnold we get against a Rams team that is looking like the NFC's best. So that's going to be super fun. Obviously, like Nick was talking about, Seahawks D has traveled to the away spots, so that's also going to be super fun to watch. Um, and yeah, if the Seahawks go into LA and get the win, they are going to be for real. But I'll believe it when I see it. So give me the Rams.
Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a matchup. Uh, Moving on from one NFC matchup to another NFC West matchup. The Niners heading down to Arizona, take on the Cardinals. The Niners are road 3-point favorites. So both NFC matchups this week are 3-point games. This one, the road team's favored. What you got, Nick?
I know the offense has looked better with Brissett. I don't believe in Brissett that much.
Does it?
There's a reason why he's a backup, and Marvin Harrison Jr. being out. Give me the Niners. I don't feel great about this game, but I don't know. I have a feeling the Niners are going to find a way to do it.
Yeah, so they're down Marvin Harrison Jr. Also, Zay Flowers tore his Achilles. Uh, Not that Zay Flowers is a huge name for them, but
No, he's not a difference maker, but I mean he's serviceable. That sucks.
so. Or
That happened
Jesus,
last
did I say Zay Flowers?
Yeah, yeah, I think he's with the Ravens. Isn't he?
Jesus, it's Zay Jones. I mean, the Jack Daniels
Oh.
is just kicking my ass right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Fight
not
back.
Zay
Sleep like a
Flowers.
rock.
Zay
Yeah, I was like,
Jones.
isn't he Lamar's like #1 target?
Yeah, yeah, he is. He tore his Achilles on the Cardinals last week.
Yeah.
No, Zay Jones tore his
Yeah.
Achilles last week. So I guess what I was trying to highlight here, Cardinals are hurting in the receiver department. Um, I don't know. I liked Jacoby Brissett better than Kyler Murray, but I'm gonna take the Niners too. I mean, I gotta see something from the Cardinals. I couldn't watch them beat the Cowboys because YouTube TV and ESPN can't figure that shit out. So I still haven't seen the Cardinals actually look good and win a game, personally. So yeah, I'm
So
gonna take the Niners.
talk to me about that for a minute. What's going on? Because I illegally stream pretty much everything.
Yeah, so
Allegedly.
Disney just
Yeah,
fucking
allegedly.
Disney needs more money. They're trying to get everybody to sign up for their own like ESPN streaming service or whatever. So they want YouTube TV to pay them a shit ton of money. So anyways, for the last like 2.5 weeks, there's been no ESPN and no ABC, no Disney channels or Disney owned channels on YouTube TV. So can't watch Monday Night Football. Luckily,
Oh,
I was
that
there in
sucks.
person. Can't legally, I guess, watch Monday Night Football on YouTube TV. And then also like college basketball starting back up, so you can't watch any of those
Oh,
games that are
yeah,
on
dude.
ESPN or ABC.
Oh, that
So
sucks.
yeah, and then obviously like pretty good college football games are also on ABC and ESPN as well.
Yeah.
So
A lot of quality
Um,
SEC games.
yeah, so fuck Disney, fuck ESPN for pushing their streaming service and trying to get people to sign up for it.
Mickey
And
Mouse will get his shit figured out.
Yeah, fuck the mouse,
Dude,
honestly.
you kind of remind me. I signed up for a week free trial on Fubo just to watch the Monday night game, and I completely forgot to cancel it. So thank you, Brogan. That's
Yeah.
shout
And
out.
then one other thing we should have maybe highlighted in the news that just hit me here with all this ESPN talk. ESPN Bet is no longer going to be a thing. Not that
Oh,
we
I gotta get my money out of that.
yeah, not that
I
we
forgot
talk
about
about that
that.
one too much, but yeah, Penn, who used to be in partnership with, or used to own Barstool and have the Barstool Sportsbook, and then they sold Barstool for $1 back to Dave Portnoy, and then they got in a partnership with ESPN to have ESPN Bet. Um, and now that's not a thing anymore. So then ESPN is now getting into a partnership with DraftKings. Anyways, it's yeah, the mouse, Disney, ESPN have a lot going on at the moment, and if you have
Jesus.
funds in ESPN Bet, you better get them out real quick.
Oh, I gotta get rid of that shit.
So yeah, anyways, that's a lot of talk about ESPN and shit. Fuck them. But yeah, I'm
Let
gonna take
someone
the
give us a
Niners
show, not right next
minus
to
3.
Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah, Sean, are we gonna have a squad right in the Niners in this game, or are you gonna
Yes,
back the
yes.
Cardinals?
No, I can't fucking back the Cardinals. You kidding me? No. Are the Niners healthy? No. Does it matter? Also, no. Like this, the defense isn't nearly as good as the Seahawks, which just destroyed them last week. But they're still going to be good. It's still going to be a divisional game, and it's going to be tough. But the Niners will persevere. And hey, guess what? Maybe they won't get hurt. That'd be pretty neat. If not a single 49er gets hurt this week, that'd be awesome. Give me
That
the
would be.
Niners.
Is that even
All right,
possible?
sweet. So yeah, moving on to another divisional matchup. This time in the AFC West, Kansas City Chiefs coming off their bye are 3.5 point road favorites against the Denver Broncos. Yeah, this one should be a pretty decent game as well. Nick, what do you like in this one?
Um, I think Kansas City. I think their offense with Rasheed Rice coming back is kind of just good. You know, they're good again. Patrick Mahomes isn't looking like a bum anymore. Um,
They did it, baby.
yeah,
So you don't like the 8-2 Broncos at home?
no, dude, the Broncos are frauds. Genuinely frauds. If you look at their fucking record and like what they beat teams by, they're frauds.
Should
They're
be
gonna
7-3.
be first round bounces in the playoffs. They might get a bye, whatever, however that fucking shakes out. But they're gonna lose the very first game that they play in the playoffs. They're frauds. Give me Kansas City.
Yeah. I will also take Kansas City, and I'm going to use the stat that I feel like everybody brings up every year, but Andy Reid off a bye week is like insane throughout his entire NFL career. I think it's like it's like 22-3 or 22-4. It's like over 20 wins and like a handful of losses. So,
Ew.
yeah, so he's just insanely good after a bye week. So yeah, give me Kansas City minus 3.5.
Yeah. Chiefs are looking to make a statement that they aren't quite dead yet in the divisions. So give me the Chiefs here.
Another squad ride on the Chiefs.
What
Uh,
can go wrong?
Another divisional matchup. Baltimore Ravens heading to Cleveland to take on the Browns in the dog pound. The Ravens are road 7.5 point favorites, so the hook is in play here for the Ravens. Nick, does that hook concern you
No,
at all?
Ravens. The Browns fucking suck. Like I said, 2 touchdowns last week against a poverty team was off of fucking special teams. That's not gonna happen every week. Lamar Jackson's good. I'm pretty confident about this one.
Yeah, I will take the Ravens as well. Can we get Shador Sanders some snaps at least? I mean, the season's over with. You can't beat the Jets. Can we get Shador Sanders some game to action just to see if he deserves to be in the NFL? That's my only plea.
No. No, the other quarterbacks need to be legally pronounced dead for him to have Shador Sanders get snaps, and it's stupid. This would be the time to take the Browns. Like, you shouldn't have probably backed them, like myself last week. Favorites on the road, even if they were against the Jets. Now, here you got over a touchdown at home against a division opponent. But for me, this still ain't the time. Give me the Baltimore Ravens. I'll be damned if I'm losing a game picking the fucking Browns.
Well, yeah, we went from I think only one squad ride to now having 3 back to back and 4 total. Or no, sorry, we had 2 squad rides. Now we have 5. So, anyways, a lot of squad rides in the afternoon slate for us. Moving on to Sunday night, arguably game of the week as well. I know we have the Seahawks Rams, but Detroit Lions head into Philadelphia. Philly, obviously coming off that win in Lambeau on Monday night, so a little bit of a short week for them. Playing in prime time again at home, and they are 2.5-point favorites against the Lions. How do you feel about this heavyweight matchup, Nick?
I think the Lions are going to kind of beat the fuck out of the Eagles.
You're such a bitter Packer fan.
Dude. If that Eagles shows up to that Lions game, they're getting fucked in hard. That 2.5 isn't enough. They need to Detroit should be heavy favorites right now. Like, I don't believe Philadelphia can score as much as Detroit can score.
All right. I'll take Philly. And part of that is I think Jalen Phillips does a lot for that defense. I kind of tried to highlight that last week when he got traded to them.
I didn't think
seeing
he'd
him
have
in
such
person,
an immediate impact. I was
right.
astounded.
Yeah, I mean, he had an impact in his first game with that defense. I know they only scored 10 points against the Packers, but Packers defense has been very good all year as well. Jalen Hurts just figures out how to win games, I guess. They're on a nice 3-game winning streak here. The Lions beat up on the Commies, but like, is that impressive? I don't think so. And the week before that, they couldn't beat the Vikings at home. So I like Philly until proven wrong. I'll take Philly at home. So yeah, Philly minus 2.5 for me.
Yeah, there's still the what am I trying to say here? The Rams Seahawks for me is my personal game of the week, but this is an extremely close second. Could this be a possible NFC Championship preview? I don't know, maybe. The biggest thing for me, I still have questions about Jared Goff's ability to play the quarterback position in a outside of a climate controlled environment. And Philly, mid-November, it's not nearly going to be as cold as it was in Lambeau last week, or as cold as it was in general this last week in the Midwest. But it's still going to be it's still going to be a primetime game, still going to be at night, outside in the cold. So give me Philly here.
Sweet. Well, moving on to the final game of Week 11, Monday night. We got the Cowboys heading to Vegas to take on the Raiders. Cowboys are road 3.5-point favorites. How do you feel about this one, Nick?
Little hint into the future. Let's watch out for some Bowers props, huh? Dude, I don't know. This game's kind of a weird one because I could just see the Cowboys finding a way to fucking lose this. Or, like, for some reason, the Raiders' offense just ascends. You know what I mean? Like, this is a really weird game. I think I've been back. Who did I back last week? I backed both of them last week.
The Raiders.
Did I back...
Cowboys were on their bye.
Oh, fuck. Okay, what about the week before? Did I back the Cowboys the week before? I did, and they lost.
Everybody did.
Give me Raiders. They won me money. The Cowboys didn't when I backed them, so give me the Raiders.
Yeah, this one's a little scary for me as well. Cowboys have not looked good, really, this season. Neither have the Raiders. The Raiders have had 2 close games, their last couple games, against Denver and against the Jags. But I'm going to take Dallas. I don't know why. I am. Dallas minus 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, I see both sides of the coin here, right? Like, this Raiders team has shown no signs of life the majority of the season. But who on this Dallas secondary is going to be able to match up well against Brock Bowers? Could be playing against a little bump with the Cowboys playing inspired, little tragic magic due to their loss of their teammate. But I think that's probably going to be the first home game for them with maybe like a tribute video or something where they side where I would side with the boys here, but I can't go against them in Las Vegas. So give me the Raiders.
Right. Well, we have only 5 squad rides this week. I think 15 total games. So should be some parity, I believe. Or shit, I can't count for Dick with this Jack Daniels. We have 6 squad rides, I think, actually, or 7. How many squad rides do we have?
Oh my
I don't know.
fuck. Oh my
Oh,
Can't
give me a
count.
minute.
7? I'm going, 7's my
2,
final answer.
3, 4,
Oh
5,
my god.
6, 7. Yeah, we got 7.
All right, yeah. So 7. So 7 out of 15. There's 8 games that aren't squad rides. So still some parity. Should be hopefully some shakeups with the spreads, and hopefully Nick's not on top anymore. I did see
If I was
Sean suggested potentially the spread loser or losers would have to
Oh, I
do
love
the
this idea.
50 challenge. It's miles, beers, and donuts. It doesn't matter what you do, but out of those 3 categories, it has to add up to 50 within 24 hours, I believe. Right, Sean?
Yes, because I think I sent the video where it was like somebody was doing.
That's a good one.
It was like 30 or something.
30,
Which I'm
yeah,
like,
35.
you could legitimately drink 24 beers over the course of the day. That's not. Oh yeah, because it was 35 challenge, and you could drink 24 beers and crush a bunch of fucking donuts. Hell, you could even walk a mile.
Yeah.
Like 50 is an inconvenience of anything. So I feel like 50 is the way to go here.
You mean
Yeah, and
35?
I've seen Sean fucking take down half a bottle of Captain and a fucking baker's dozen of donuts in a Brewers playoff game before. So
Yeah.
35 is way too low of a line, especially if Sean's the
Yeah.
unfortunate soul having to do it.
Yeah, but if one of you two have to do it, I think it would be even funnier.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's maybe the clubhouse leader right now for the punishment of whoever's worst against the spreads. But please reach out to us on socials and let us know if you have any other ideas for punishments for whoever is worst at the spreads. Hell, it could be all 3 of us. We could tie and all be doing the punishment.
That'd be so cool. Just be doing laps in that park in Iowa.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to heaters. We gotta change the name. They are not hot by any means. We've hit 2 all
Just do
year.
dogs. Just put it in dogs.
Yeah, dogs is what we're gonna call it.
Just
'Cause they are
just
they're-
underdog bets. Like that's all it's gotta be.
Right.
I don't know what we can do here. It's terrible.
Yeah, I'm changing the names. Right, it's dogs, no longer heaters, because there's been nothing hot about it. Nick has also refused to engage in dogs until he is positive with his locks, so he might never do a dog pick again.
I think I got a dog pick for this week. But
Oh,
There
you
you go.
fucking bitch! We changed the name from heaters to dogs, and
yeah,
now you want
yeah,
back
I
in.
got a dog pick, baby. All right.
Oh my god, what a square!
Dude.
All right, what is it?
Okay. This one's gonna be a little fun one.
Some
It's
crazy
gonna.
parlay. I'm gonna throat punch you.
It's. No, it's not crazy. It's not crazy. All right. If you go for the Texans and Lions money lines parlay, that gets you to plus 196, and I kind of like that.
How the fuck is this dogs if you're taking 2 favorites?
The Lions are not favorited.
Well, I mean, in your opinion, they're favorited.
It's a parlay, so you just stack, bet on both of them.
All right, I'll stop shitting on you. All right, Texans Lions plus 196. That is a dog. Yep.
Questionable. It's a little dog. It's a yapper. It's a Chihuahua.
Sean, you got a dog for us?
I got a couple here. So we'll go Buccaneers money line straight up plus 200. Not terrible. That was the only one that really stuck out for me at the NFL level. And then collegiately, we have Pittsburgh money line.
I was
plus
looking at that one.
320 at home against Notre Dame.
And
Sprinkle
good
a
for
little bit
you.
of that if you're feeling frisky.
Dude, that line's plus 370 right now on DraftKings, so we'll give you that.
Almost 4-1. Hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Mm.
Let's go.
Well, yeah, that's a fun one. This one may or may not be a shock to the listeners. You can take the Wisconsin Badgers. All right, hear me out here. We are not going to score points. We're not taking money line. Money line's plus 2,000. We're not going to score points, but our defense has looked solid the last few weeks. So I'm going to take Wisconsin plus 17.5. Now that's a lot of points. I know Indiana's fucking dogs. They are number 2 in the country and look unreal. But I mean the Badgers could stay in this game. 17.5 points. That's plus 280. So
I thought you were gonna go biggest balls I've ever seen and go Badgers defensive anytime touchdown.
can I do that? Oh my
I
god,
have
you
no
can.
idea.
Plus 600. I can't do it, but you can bet that. That's wild. I had no idea. But yeah, I don't know. I think Wisconsin's offense is absolutely dog shit, but their defense is decent. So I will take Wisconsin plus 17.5 as my dog, plus 280. Can you believe that? You're getting 17.5 points for plus 280? It's
I mean, we
unreal.
might put up 14 points, so it's a matter of if our defense is just gonna give up.
Dude, if we can score 7 points, we just can't give up more than 24.
Yeah,
That's
that's
easy.
the way to look at it. The way to look at it.
But yeah, I was also looking at that Pittsburgh money line at home against Notre Dame.
It's
I
nice,
think that's
dude.
a fun
It's
one.
nice.
All right.
I respect Notre Dame, but
Any other dogs? All right.
no.
We'll move on to our locks then. So, yeah, just a recap quickly of last week. Nick was 4-2. I was 2-4. Sean was 1-5. Overall, Sean is still our leader for locks at 32-28. I am right on his heels, 31-28-1. And Nick is still coming back. He's 26-31. Is that right? That seems like you should be closer, but no, that is right. So yeah, still 26-31,
Fuck
making
you,
his way
buddy.
back to 500.
Fuck you, buddy.
Since you're so hot with your locks, why don't you lead us off, Nick, for this week?
All right. Have I said fuck you? Because if I did, I would like to
no.
come back to that.
All right, thank you.
I really like the Texans spread here, so lock me in for that. Lock me into the Kansas City spread as well. Back-to-back spreads, baby. Right now, you can get Brock Bowers, longest reception, over 21.5. Yes, sir, and that's minus 120.
Wouldn't be a podcast if it wasn't giving out receiver, tight end,
Right.
Dude, I love him. I love him.
receiving props.
Dude, are you come on, man. Give me a Puka Nakua
man.
anytime. Let me just verify. I think that's probably going to be Puka minus 135. Yeah, buddy. Give me a Puka anytime. And then I'm trying to decide between these two because I wrote down like 8 locks, and now I'm kind of going back and forth on it.
I also have about 7.
Give me Jamar Chase over on his yards. Because there you go. There's the actual receiving prop.
Yeah, I mean, Flacco has been feeding him, so that totally lines up.
Against a fucking very mediocre defense right now.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Sean, I'll go next just because it's 2-4.
Oh, no, makes sense.
All right, my first lock is going to be Thursday night. Hunter Henry over 34.5 receiving yards. I'm taking one out of Nick's playbook here, going with the tight end receiving prop.
Fuck yeah, buddy.
What's the dude's name? Boot? The receiver for Patriots.
Yeah, Booty.
I'm pretty sure he's out this week. It's a short week.
Yes.
Anyway, I think Hunter Henry's covered this in 4 out of the last 5 weeks. So, I don't know. That seems like it's worth the lock, in my opinion. My next one is going to be Minnesota -3. I just don't. I mean, the Bears are tied for the lead in the
All
NFC
right.
North,
Well,
but yeah, I don't like that. So I'll take the Vikings -3. Next one, maybe the homer pick of the week. Jordan Love, 2+ passing touchdowns. Um, I think he's going to bounce back this week. Jordan Love, Nick might know, was a leading, well, not leading, but up there for MVP candidate at the beginning of the season. Um, so I think he's going to return to form here and have a big week against the Giants out in New York. My next lock is going to be San Francisco -3 against the Cardinals. I just I haven't seen anything good out of the Cardinals besides I've heard they somehow beat the Cowboys on Monday Night Football, but since uh, since Disney sucks, couldn't watch it myself, so I have no idea. Um, and my last lock, this might surprise people. I'm going back to the well and I'm taking Bijan anytime touchdown again. Fool me
he's going to get
once.
it eventually.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't get fooled again. So, yeah, I'll take a
Old W.
Bijan anytime Tud again this week. And yeah, we'll see if I have another fun one for parlay of the week. Sean.
All right. Thought you'd never ask.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand I let the listeners down. I understand we also don't have any listeners. So really, who am I letting down here besides my bank account? And I also deviated from my year-long plan of betting a Thursday night game last week, which again, I was too drunk. I completely spaced on that. But it's also a good thing because my 2 Thursday night bets would have went 0-2. So I don't know if I would have had that Texas A&M money line or Texas A&M spread. So I might have been staring at the barrel of an 0-6 blocks, which would have been putrid. So we're gonna get back on the horse though with Thursday night prop for you. Drake May over 5.5 rushing attempts. Now, the beauty of quarterback rushing attempts is, again, you have the possibility right before halftime of a kneel down. You have, if the play breaks down, scramble. And at the end of the game, ideally, they give you 3 beautiful kneel downs. So, Drake May, you may think, oh, he doesn't even come close to this. Wrong. His last 5, he's gotten 9 carries, 8 carries, 7 carries, 8 carries, 7 carries. He's been absolutely crushing. Now, you also might think, well, they've probably been pretty close games. So the Jets game is going to be a blowout, right? Wrong. Even in blowouts where they've beat the shit out of Cleveland, 32-13, 7 carries for 50 yards. He had long of 28. And then the week before, Atlanta tested him a little bit, whatever. But the 2 weeks before the Atlanta one, and about 4 weeks ago against Tennessee, 31-13, 8 carries, 62 yards. So he's not just taking these kneel downs. He's trying to run upfield. Give me Drake May over 5.5 rushing yards. Or 5.5 rushing attempts, sorry. Next one is going to be, this one, didn't love it at the beginning of the week. The numbers dropped a little bit here. Texas Tech -23. Actually, yeah, fuck it. Texas Tech -23.5 against UCF. So, Texas Tech 9-1 ATS this season against UCF's 3-5. Texas Tech's going to be at home. Look for them to just boat race them. My next one, again, I'm just going to be in college for a little bit here. I still got some eligibility left, so we're having fun. We got Cincinnati -6 at home against Arizona. Arizona's quarterback was done for the year, I thought either last week or a couple weeks ago. So he's been out. And again, cross-country trip, not West Coast team, but western side of the country, going into the Midwest or eastern side, Cincinnati on that eastern time zone. Body clock game, it's at 11 a.m. I think Cincinnati demolishes them. Our last last couple here. We got a UFC 322 moneyline parlay. Oh, Islam Makhachev and Kyle Daukus, moneyline parlay. I forget what the odds are, but it's like I think it was like minus 120 or something fun like that. And then my last one of, before I hit the parlay of the week, last one is a standalone, still UFC 322. Not the main event, not the co-main event, but the third best one. It's Sean Brady versus Michael Morales. I've loved this dude for a long time, and give me Sean Brady money line at minus. I think it was like 135 last time I checked. He absolutely annihilated Leon Edwards, former welterweight champ, in his home country of London, England, in March, and got him by submission. So I think he gets it done here.
A lot of UFC bets out of you this week.
You got it. It's a big time. It's a big weekend for it.
2 title fights and that Sean Brady card, or Sean Brady fight on the main card as well.
At apparently the best venue in sports in Madison Square Garden.
That's debatable.
I know, right?
That's debatable.
Overrated.
All right. Well, do you have one more UFC bet up your sleeve for the parlay of the week, or what are you going with for the parlay of the week?
That one I do not. I loved the Rams money line earlier in the week when it was minus like one. I got that. It was hovering right around that minus 150. So it was minus 148, and then I checked it this morning and it was minus 180 and rising. So I was getting pissed. So I alt spread it to a respectable number at the time, and I hope it still is. It's Rams minus 1.5.
That's it. That's the pick.
That's all I got. That's the parlay of the week.
All right. That is minus 156, but we'll let it slide.
Okay.
What the fuck? This guy's cheating.
I mean, it's close.
I can give you.
Kick him out.
I can give you
Get him out
Texas
of here. .A&M
minus 19.5 if you want to do that. I don't give a
Patriots
shit.
are higher.
I mean,
I got a couple options.
yeah. I mean, letter of the law. I mean, it's got to be minus 150 or less.
That's so fucking. All right, fine. Texas A&M minus 19.5.
Don't want to be that guy, but it's kind of the rules.
So give me the Aggies minus 19.5. They're at home. They're gonna fucking destroy them. Number 3 team in the country.
I promise I'm not hating. I promise. But I just fucking love. I think I highlighted this before. How when we started this podcast, you were just NFL spreads for the locks. Just fucking NFL spreads.
Yeah, and that shit was fucking terrible for me.
Then you've gone into props. You've gone into college football. Now you have one NFL prop, and it's a fucking quarterback rushing attempts prop. You have 3 college football picks and 2 UFC picks. I am not hating at all. I love the growth that you've shown on this podcast.
Tried to get an NFL alt spread in there, but apparently we can't have fun with that. But might as well put that in the notes of a hard minus 150.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not hating at all. I'm just trying to highlight it here for the listeners that I love the growth that you've shown over this pod. It's been a blessing.
Oh, wait till we get into the nitty gritty of college basketball. It'll be fun.
All right, I'm gonna be a square for my pick. I'm gonna take the Eagles money line. It's currently minus 150. Don't love it because it's minus 148, so it's just within the minus 150. But we need to hit one of these parlay of the weeks. It's been 3 weeks here since we've hit one, so I'm gonna go Eagles money line minus 148.
And then for me, I actually really like Geno Smith. 2+ tuds here. Lock me in, baby. I feel it. I feel it in my balls.
Why the fuck did you do that for heaters?
Dude, no. This isn't a heater, buddy.
What's the line on that?
This isn't a heater, buddy. All right, this is a surefire pick.
I can't even find that.
It'd be under rushing, I would imagine.
Well, no, it's passing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's passing.
Or-
I think. Yeah, it's passing.
Oh,
Yeah, because Gino two anytime is fucking plus 6,000.
No, not in any time. God, no.
that's what I thought. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
No, no,
Yeah, there's
no,
not
no,
even
no.
like a line for Gino passing 2+ passing
I also
touchdowns.
thought
All
you were
right.
talking about Justin Fields at first.
No.
I had Thursday night on the brain. I was like, Justin Fields, 2 rushing touchdowns? Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't even know what to fucking pick as what this line would be for Gino. This is the Monday night
2
game,
passing
so
tuds?
we don't have the 2 passing tuds yet for Gino. What's like Jacoby Brissett's 2 passing touchdowns? I mean, that doesn't even have it.
Like,
They have the
Drake
Jordan Love
May
line,
is-
but
Yeah, I wouldn't compare him to Drake May in terms of that.
yeah,
What
I
are you
mean
talking
that's what I
about?
mean. I feel like, well, Drake May's minus 183 to have 2+ passing tuds. So
Yeah, I'd say 2 plus.
what's like
God,
Michael Penix at?
maybe like minus.
It's like plus 106. It's like even money. I don't know.
It's like I'd say minus 110 to like that plus, maybe like 150.
All right, well, yeah,
anywhere in that range.
We'll get official lines on this when it comes out and get an official total. If it's around even money or a little bit more than that, it's going to be about 6-1 for this parlay of the week. So not terrible, but definitely should be a winner with only 3 legs here. So again, just to recap, parlay of the week: Texas A&M minus 19.5, Philadelphia Eagles money line, and Geno Smith 2+ passing touchdowns on Monday night. Again, don't have the exact results of what this will pay out due to the Geno line not being there yet, but it should be around 6-1, which is pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, boys. That's week 11, I think. We will win a lot of money. I can feel it deep inside myself
Get a good
that
feeling.
we're going to do good.
Fire Michael Ford.
Yeah. Anything else?
Leave a comment because again, one unique comment, one shot each. So
Oh
keep
god.
going.
Don't forget. All right. Goodbye.
I love you.
See ya.